Get over here, microphone. Alright, I'm back. I has cookies. And I has a zombie dog staring at me. Here, zombie dog. Wait, what do you get? You get a hippo. Mmm. I get a monkey. Let's see. Alligator for you. Koala bear. I don't know what this one is. Alright, that's it for now, buddy. Go wander off. Make sure the house is secure. Soft pretzels. Soft pretzels are yummy. I got no soft pretzels. I got animal crackers. Oh, my mistake. I forgot. There's still cookies on the table, so you're not going anywhere. That's right. I forgot how this process works. Alright, if you're gonna be patient about it. That's it, though. No more. Alright, the rest are going back in the drum. I got too many cookies out. That's it, buddy. No more cookies. I'm gone. Alright, let's get back to business here. So we accomplished another one of the big things. We have antifungal drugs, plenty to take care of any fungal infections we might get. Focus is good. We're tired. When we get our next sleep session in, we'll definitely replace the bandage on the arm and disinfect again. Yeah, let's do that first. Glad we were able to find the last couple things I needed to get that done. I was getting worried. I'm glad I bailed out of all those other places when we were out and about. Activate. Let's get a fresh bandage on that arm. Let's get a new bandage on that arm. And then disinfect the hell out of everything. Okay, so great, and yeah, we should be good. Turn off the MP3 player. Alright, let's just watch in amazement as those hit point bars race to the top with my first 8 of 8, my bandages, and my disinfectant. Oh, I'm getting dizzy, they're spinning so fast! We got a portion. Yeah, we got a portion of a bar. I wasn't kidding when I said earlier it was going to take me days and days to heal up that left arm. Good old imperceptive healer trait. Good times. Good thing we've got days and days. Got a fresh supply of spider meat to partake of. We've got lots of fun computer books to read. Ooh, that's right. I remember. I brought back honeycomb so we can make royal jelly. That stuff is... That's a silly recipe. That's just a silly recipe. I gotta go get some more honeycombs. I forgot how silly royal jelly is. For a cure-all. I understand it. It's only in 2 books. Well, the 2 books I've got here, maybe it's in other books, but to cure damn near everything, and just take a little bit of bleach, I guess it does take a purifier. That is pretty strong. Alright, I'll allow it. It just seems kind of weird, because it cures damn near everything. Oh, that's right. I got a bunch of brat we've already cooked up. Not getting any nutrition messages, so we're staying in the ratio. We're okay there. Have some more clean water and fire back out. All right, I think it's book reading time. Let's take up the ukulele again. A couple of happiness books. Alright, strumming our ukulele. Take one hit of classic literature. No, let's take one hit of fairy tales. Alright, let's take a second for fairy tales. And ooh, do the Toastum Express here. Oh, I'm all out of the good ones. Fruit Jam is plus 10? 96 doses? Let's save that. Alright, that should go pretty well. Here we go! 0 to 8 computers. How long is it going to take? It's 7 p.m. on day 36. At least we're not getting the massive ukulele spam. I'm hoping I can get all 3 of the initial levels done in one day here. 68 focus. And to get that number back up again. Alright, let's go 1 to 2. The bleach ore purifier? Did I misread that? Yeah, it is bleach ore purifier. Yeah, okay, it's back to being a silly recipe. Bleach plus honeycomb to get a cure-all. Yeah, it's back to being silly. I remember it being silly one other time I looked at it, and I just kind of shook my head, and I never craft it for that reason. Honeycomb, at a certain point, I guess it's kind of irrelevant, because all things can be labeled as at a certain point. Honeycombs are not hard to come by, and bleach is easy to come by. So it is still kind of the recipe limitation, I guess. But for a cure damn near anything, it's pretty easy to make. Same reason I don't make zombie pheromones, although they did nerf those too, so they're not as bad as they used to be. Let's have some more brats and water. Finish this thing up. Bees can only do damage like basic zombies. I mean, as soon as you've got your 12 points of protection on your various body parts, you can just walk right through a beehive without any kind of real problem. Now, wasps are a different matter, but bees are easy. And you really gotta try pretty hard to get the apis mad at you. So you may just find royal jelly itself laying around in the hive, much less just grab up the honeycomb and come back with some bleach and brew up your own royal jelly. Alright, so we did get 1, 2, 3 before we went tired. 4, 5, 6 is going to be another matter, and I think 7 and 8 is just a nightmare. It's going to be real slow because of my low intelligence, but let's not push it. Let's just re-up our bandaging and go to sleep again. I'll just let the rest of the stuff heal up on its own. We got a few more days. Got another portion of a bar. Yeah, I think we'll have it fairly well filled by the time we get done with our reading. It's going to take at least 2 to 3 more days, I'm going to guesstimate. Alright, let's go ahead and get that going, cook up some more brats. Cooking skill went up again, did it? Alright, cooking 6. Alright, next book. -2, 36 minutes. Yeah, this is gonna drain focus something fierce. And we might not be smart enough. Yeah, and we're not smart enough. It's gonna be slow. Hacksaw, doctor's office. Doctor's office has got a pretty good chance of having hacksaws. The problem is the doctor's office designs now have got them all locked away, most of the items locked away in the computer vault or in the safes. If you find the one with the 4 safes in it, usually there's 2 or 3 other side rooms that have medical supplies, and a hacksaw I come across fairly often in the doctor's office. But beyond that, you just SOL. And that stands for shit out of luck. So yeah, welcome to my world. Every once in a while, you just get no hacksaw, you get no wrench. So you do what they always tell me. Why don't you just make one, Vorm? Well, usually because I don't want to go through the whole goddamn metalworking process. That's why. Alright, and we're tired. We didn't even we got 1 level done and we're tired already. Youch! That's not good. That's terrible progression. Yeah, doctor's office and labs. I mean, that's the number 1 and number 2 place I usually end up getting a hacksaw. It's fairly common in the lab, but barring that, you're just really just waiting for lucky drops. Gun stores to circumvent it and get a gunsmith repair kit or a firearm repair kit. Both of those have the hacksaw ability. So they're pretty common in labs, though. They pop up fairly often in labs. Well, we're just gonna have to go, go to sleep again. This might take me a few days longer than I originally thought. Yeah, let's just let the good bandage hold for now. We'll reset it for the next sleep period. Just starting them all. Problem is when I start in the mall, with my world settings, I usually, well, maybe not now. I haven't actually done a mall start since they really fiddled with getting rid of all the upgraded zombies at the beginning. The mall start's probably more likely. In the past, though, I would always have a problem where with my double zombie spawns and such, I'd start in the mall, and the mall would be just a big old pile of rubble within the first couple of days because of all of the hulks and skeletal juggernauts and such that would spawn with me and just decimate the place. And we managed to get to 5 before we got hungry again. Or tired again, I mean. Focus is bad. Some fairy tales and some that. Have some more toastums and chocolate. And we got tired. I'll go to 50%, then we're gonna have to stop. I'm not gonna try to push it the whole way. I don't want to go dead tired again. Yeah, I've talked quite a bit about my issues I have with upper level anything in the game. Basements are similar, but upper floors of anything, whether it's apartment towers, the mall, and so on, are just too easy to take advantage of and to make permanent safe bases out of. But I'm not sure there's a fix until some other kind of changes are made. Alright, 5 to 6. We're getting closer. Yeah, it does take quite a while unless you're geared up for it specifically. If you take your character build and you give them high intelligence and fast read, well, I assume fast reading helps. Realize that there's no focus involved when you're studying spells, though. So there's no fun factor, no focus drain for spellcraft studying. So at least you don't have to fiddle with that stuff, currently anyway. Alright, we done abusing my spider meat? Nope, we're not done abusing spider meat. What did I run out of for my bratwurst? Oh, the fat. We ran out of fat. Alright, that's fine. Let's just do cooked meat. This will mostly get us through our crafting period here. Or our reading period, I mean. Alright, we're up to SICP, 2 levels to go. Another, whatever, finishing off the day, and then tomorrow we might have it finished. What do people mean by falling through ceilings? What I mean is, with Z level turned on, if you, for example, have the evac shelter basement that you've set up your base in, and you're happily doing your thing, and all of a sudden a zombie appears, that commonly gets blamed on Wanderspawns, and it's not Wanderspawns doing that. It's the Z-level feature letting zombies, quote-unquote, drop through the ceiling, or the floor, however you want to look at it, from above. And they drop into your basement and they attack you. And I'm commonly seeing people blame that on Wanderspawns, and it has nothing to do with Wanderspawns. It's just a thing with Z-level feature that occasionally you're sealed up, completely protected, sealed basement all of a sudden has a live zombie in it, and you're unhappy about it. And that's why it's happening. The Z-level feature. It is 100% not Wanderspawns. I can guarantee you. I've tested it, and I played for a very long time with no Wanderspawn, or no Z-levels on, because it wasn't the default setting. So I didn't play with Z-levels for a very long time. I never once, ever, had a single zombie appear in the basement. As soon as I started turning on the Z-level feature when it was default, it was constantly happening. Turn it off, doesn't happen. Turn it on, does happen. And I always play with Wanderspawns, so that wasn't the variable. So I've tested it on camera. People have seen it happen. I've had a few occasions where I've been in a basement and a horde has been on the floor above me, and zombies were just popping into the basement all over the place. So yeah, the hauling is the only reason I'm tempted to try to use it. They keep fiddling with some things and making changes. I think the only other thing is being able to climb up drain spouts is also tied to having Z-levels turned on. So if you're in the habit of escaping from the hordes or zombies by climbing up drain spouts to the roof of a building, then you don't have that option with Z-levels off either. So there are things being added that take advantage of it that could help you, but between them falling through the ceilings, floors, between the noise propagation between floors, and also the massive slowdown when the game tries to compute, when you're near a laboratory or near a high-rise or a town with multiple levels, the slowdowns, the Z-level teleporting, and the noise propagation where a mouse farts 4 level below you and you get interrupted and have to respond via a key press. Those 3 things drive me so insane, I can't stand it. So if we can get those kinds of things taken care of, I will very, very happily switch back to keeping Z-levels on, but too often I'm in places where I get these massive slowdowns, and I end up sitting here staring at my camera and you guys for 5 minutes while we wait for an 8-hour sleep cycle to go by as it slowly advances time when I'm near a lab or other world location where that kind of thing can happen. So that and the constant noise interruptions everywhere just drives me nuts. So unfortunately, it's cool. I wish I could play with it more, but it just drives me mad too much. So I am currently back to not playing with Z-levels on. Alright, so we made it to level 7. We're tired, hungry, thirsty. One more sleep cycle. We're fully healed, so yay. And we're going to run out of food here, or meat here, pretty quick, so our free meat supply that the spiders provided lasted just long enough. I ran out of 2x4s again, or planks again. Did I bust this table up yet? Nope, I did not. Alright, let's grab a few more. Excuse me? Weird. Alright, so... Oh, damn it. Once again, I forgot to turn off the hauling before I stepped off of my main stockpile of crap. Let's do a little more cooking and then we'll go to bed. Let's get our water supply re-upped. More. And I've got no free meat on me. Alright, eat that and then we'll cook more tomorrow. Yeah, with the noise, you get some weird situations where, for example, I had a series not too far back where I was in an evac shelter, literally right on the edge of town. There was only like 2 map squares between me and the first couple of houses in town. And there was a lab underneath. There was a prison close to me, just like 8 or 10 squares away, and there was a lab apparently under the prison. And the first level of the lab had turrets positioned under the road just outside my evac shelter. So the turrets would constantly be firing and waking me up and interrupting me over in my evac shelter basement. And hordes of zombies from the city area would just cluster and sit on the middle of the road directly above where the turrets were firing in the lab underneath. So I'd get these massive conglomerations of zombies hanging out just outside my evac shelter bunker, because every 8 hours a zombie would stand up in that lab room, get shot by the turret, fall back over again. But the noise would cause all the zombies to hear the gunshots and cluster up in that little spot. It was just weird. Alright, that's right, I was going to cook up the rest of the meat, and then we'll get that last level done. Come on, Uke. Where are you? I love putting the fire out with my ukulele. Just conjures funny images in my brain when I think about how that works. 54 minutes a chapter. Ouch. We might not finish this today. See, I could deal with the noise propagation as long as the interface didn't interrupt me when I was trying to do every damn thing. If there was a button I could press to say, ignore sound until I press you again, that's all I want. Then I could play happily with the noise propagation stuff. But when I'm trying to read a book or craft or anything else, and something 3 levels below me makes a noise, and I have to respond via key press, and it just keeps happening forever, over and over and over and over and over again. Making myself deaf in-game should not be the answer to an interface issue. I get tired of people telling me, just wear your earplugs, just put on your sound protectors. That is not an answer. That is a workaround to a broken system. So I should have the option to ignore noise. Should I be stupid enough or suicidal enough to ignore the sound system? It shouldn't be causing me to just completely stop whatever I'm doing every time something rustles or makes a noise above or below me or wherever. So the same thing happens when you've got like the brute stuck in the containment room, and you try to move your hoard of stuff, your 1,000-liter of items in your hoard in your base, and you're trying to drag it, and you have to hit the ignore key 1,000,000 times to get it to happen because of the interruptions. It's just really, really annoying. Alright, we made it. Computer's 8. We're done. I forgot what day we started on. 38? I think it took 4 days. 37 or 38. 4 or 5 days. Fully healed. Computer's to 8. Yay! Now, if only we had electronics. If only we had that mid-level electronics book. That would have been the best. Alright, let's dump some stuff. Done with those two. Drop the happy stuff over here. Alright, what's left on our list here? Cooking. If I do go chemistry, we will have to push that up a little further. We've got all the books we need to do it now, though. We've gotten past the gap we had, so we've got we can take cooking wherever we need it to. Don't care, don't care. Don't need survival. Again, don't care. Don't have a big need for. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Just the electronics book we're missing. Ooh, we have augmentative tech. I only need to get from 3 to 4, and then I could read augmentative tech. I think I can do that. I haven't gathered a lot of electronics materials, but what can we make that might level us? Definitely not. Transponder circuit. Ouch. Solder, circuit boards, electronic scraps, copper wire. Damn, that's a lot of stuff. Hot plates! Hot plates. Lots and lots of hot plates. No coffee makers. Micromotor? Solder. Yeah, there we go. Micromotors. We can do it with that. Yeah, we can do lots of micromotors. 21 minutes per. Probably take us another day. Maybe. We get a. No, we don't. So it's all straight up. Alright. So if we had to do 20 of them, 7 hours, that would get us to 4. And then augmentative tech will get us at least to 6, maybe 7? Wonder what book are we missing? I don't remember the name of the book that's got the super high end. Yeah, I've got the shooter earmuffs. They're sitting right here. I don't need them. We cleared the area here to make sure I didn't have any noise. I don't have Z levels on, so I don't currently need to worry about it. Alright, but we went tired again by the time we finished up the other one, so let's go sleep that off, and then we'll... Yeah, then we'll come back and reset our focus and get that crafting done. Trying to remember... Let me check something first. Oops. I don't have robots for fun and profit. I don't have what I need to make the, That's probably the book we're missing. Yeah, I don't have the book to make the, control laptop anyway. Alright, we'll hope we get it from the top levels of the, research facility then. It's probably the one I'm missing for the high-level electronics skill. Alright, good to know. So we need the book. I've got the Hack Pro. I believe I've got a laptop laying around. I don't have a laptop laying around either. You gotta be kidding me. Jeez. I've really been amiss in my grabbing random loot. Laptops are easy nowadays. They used to be a lot harder to come across. Now they're pretty simple to find. Just go kill a bunch of low-level zombies and you're likely to get a laptop. As the shooter earmuffs don't drain the battery either. I knew the goggles didn't, because we used that in one of my recent runs, but okay, we were going to, let's see, guess I'm not quite done with this stuff. When was it? Micromotors. Let's do 10. We'll see what kind of progress. Modlist is the command you're looking for there, do Taiga. Alright, so we made it to 4. Alright, well, cool. Let's not even move those there. Oh, it only takes me to 5 electronics. Alright. So, Robots for Fun and Profit is probably 5 to 8. So I think that's the last book. So as soon as we find robots, then we'll have electronics finished up. After that, it's just mechanics, but since I'm not doing vehicles this run, we're biking only. I don't have a big need for moving mechanics up. I don't really plan on doing the bolt driver or anything like that, so can't think of too many things I'll need that for. We're out of the easy meat. What else do I have? Bread. I have to cook something up. Let's do... Really? How many pine nuts do I have? Ooh, I have pine nuts. Make some pine nuts. Alright, weight's doing fine. What was I going to work on? Oh yeah, we're reading for electronics. Right after I put out the fire with my ukulele again. Because it's my favoriteest funny thing to do. Oops. Come here, Og. One level of Og and we'll be pretty much set. Might need mechanics to install the autoclave rig. Well, that presumes I'm going to bother dissecting things. It's a big presumption. I'm not sure I'm going to bother, especially since I'm not going to build a vehicle. I mean, yeah, I could set a vehicle-ish workshop up in this base or wherever, and do that. But the only one I could think of, I would actually, well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it, but we'll see. I do have an autoclave, so we did find an autoclave, but I know the battery power is going to be the problem. And we even have pouches, so I think I've got a sponge. Yep, we got a sponge too. So we'll see. Now that we're getting to the top end of a number of the other skills, maybe I'll deal with it, maybe not. And the bio-ops is the only thing that I'm hoping to find in the labs for opponents, just so I have a chance at the Mark II power storage mainly. The rest of the zombies can go screw themselves. The fail chances are just too high to make it worthwhile. Scientists drop CBMs more often than I can dissect CBMs out of them, so I'd rather just find them in vaults, get them off of scientist bodies that they drop for items, and chop up bio-operators, shocker brutes, and incandescent husks. That's pretty much the only ones I would consider dissecting at this point. And we're tired again. Alright. But we got electronics to 5. Now we're done until we get robots for fun and profit. That will get us our Electronic skill, that will get me the control laptop, which will make going through laboratories a cakewalk. Except, of course, for the stupid... I might even be willing to go into the ant laboratories if I've got a control laptop. And we sure do know where plenty of those are. Alright, so... I'm kind of curious. Do I have... I do have the thermal electric outfit option. Just need a boatload of heating elements. That's for the ice lab consideration. But we'll see what happens after we get done with the research facility, and then we'll make decisions afterwards. Alright, let's get the sewing kit back out again. Hair's done before I forget yet again. Oh crap, I'm out of leather again. Damn it! So many times! Oh, that's so silly. Yeah, that's one of the new ones. How do I constantly run out of leather chunks? Alright, fine. Get the other stuff fixed. I think that needs leather as well. Oh, no. Alright. I damaged it, fixed it, damaged it, fixed it, then ran out of charges. Alright, everything but the hiking backpack. I do have a leather jacket. Maybe I'll get enough if I clean that up. Given that it's damaged, I may not. Activate washboard. Do I still not have soap? Did I not bring soap back again? Bet you I didn't. I'm one cleanser short. Still. I keep forgetting to pick up soap or detergent. That's fine. Be that way, game. Alright, we are going north. I need to make sure I bring lots of ammo. I better bring all the 8x40, just in case. Oops. Just in case, it takes me a lot of shots to blow through the flaming eyes. Oh yeah, it's a lot bigger. So it's 55 liters storage capacity in the hiking backpack, and that's not the big one. And it's got more protection than this. It's 16-16 at full strength. Mine's pretty hammered, so it's down to 8-8. Or no, it was 12-12. 12-12. And rats, sewer rats, actually did damage to it, which makes no damn sense. No damn sense whatsoever. That's the big mystery of the evening. How a sewer rat actually did enough damage to damage my hiking backpack. They sat there for 15 minutes and couldn't do a single point of damage to other gear that had less protection value, but they somehow managed to damage my my hiking backpack. Alright, so let's see here. Got ammo for the guns. I shouldn't have a problem chopping up the scientists and the security guards. None of the interdimensional stuff worries me short of the flaming eyes. And again, I could go through the side wall, go directly to the stairs, and get into the lower portion of the lab. set up in there, then go up and explore from top down. I probably wouldn't encounter many of the eyes if I did that. See when we get there. What else do I need to take, though? I'm not going to take a bunch of other guns. We'll get other ammo while we're there for the other weapons. I don't think I'm going to take most of the stuff. We'll run up there on the bike or bike ride up there and check it out first. Try to clear some of the initial stuff, then I'll make a decision on do I want to come back and relocate a bunch of stuff and turn that into the base. Because we're talking right up here. We've got unexplored town areas over this direction. Oh, I haven't shown this recently. I forgot to show this. I should have made a quick tip out of it, or a quick slip out of this. So take a look at this. We went to this evac shelter here. We used the computer to locate the nearest evac shelter, or refugee center, I mean. And it located it right there. But notice the path. So I started to follow the path, and it takes you down this way. Then it takes you over this way. Then it takes you over this way. Then you go this way. Then you go over here. And you go south some more. And you go south even further. And you go southwest. Then you come back to the north. North, 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 north. And a little bit more north. And then you keep going north. And you just keep going north. And then you go east again. And there you go. You have found the refugee center. Congratulations. So that is the worst case example I've ever seen. I have seen a longer path once before on camera on one of my streams, but I've never seen one this ridiculously close on just straight distance compared to the length of the path that it generated. That was hilariously long for something you can just walk through some woods and wave at. Because I mean, notice how it's squared off here. This is the fence line, so I mean, all the way out to here is the fence line. So it's like 15 squares away. But if you followed the road network, I don't know why you would, but if you did, that's quite the amazing trip. That still makes me laugh. That's one of the worst examples that I've seen. So yeah, the thought would be, do I just relocate up to there? Take a few backpack bike rides to move most of the crap, if I were to do that. It's not far off of the road network here to get into the major portions of the city where I were wanting to do that. We once again have a slime pit right next to the research facility. So we've got all the blob globs we need if I do decide to pursue the mutation stuff. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We've still got this magic cabin sitting down here. We got to go out and check that too. Alright, let's go do one more sleep time and then I'll get the rest of this stuff figured out. Don't need you. Don't really care if it's day or night at this point. Alright, not gonna worry about those. So we're back to this. Basic gear is working fine. I'm gonna bring the sewing kit this time. I'm gonna bring some whiskey. I don't have much in the way of portable food still. So, let's take a V8. And, oh, my fillet of fish went rotten. I forgot I brought those fish back. Oh, well. Stick with the shelled nuts like usual. Oh, and some pretzels. Alright, water and sports drink. That'll be enough to get me where I'm going. So we've got food and water, 45 pounds of weight available currently. I gotta fix up that backpack though. Gotta go get some leather for that. We'll see what we find down in that magic cabin, and then I'll decide how to do that. Batteries for backup for various things. Plenty of disinfectant, which is... Yeah, let's go make a trip outside. It's noon. All right. Before we go, let's fill up on crackers. Yum yum. And what? Zombie dogs. Nah, you guys can just follow me out to the other side here. Ah, Kevlar Hulk. Something's been upgrading. Where are you at, Kevlar Hulk? Hey, buddy. Huge boomers and Kevlar Hulks. Oh, crap. I left my bike. Damn it. Well, that's not good. Kevlar Hulk's after me? I think he's after me. Oh, no, he's not after me. Alright, so we got everybody except for the Kevlar Hulk following me. That's kind of funny. Yeah, let's kill these guys. Give me a filthy backpack and a tourist guide. More rollerblade. Necco wafers. Alright, silly me. Forgot I had left the bike down here. Alright, speed 8. And get out past this little group. Zombie snapper, grappler. Every damn thing's upgraded nowadays. Alright, I cannot remember if I was already down here. Well, I have a feeling I already was. Yeah, pull it up just in case. And the doors are all closed. Apparently I was not. I don't remember seeing that on the shelf over there. Nothing on the shelves here. Ah, soy milk. Sure, we'll take some soy milk. Carving knife. I don't remember a carving knife. 22 butchering, cutting, and fine cutting. Well, we got no magic in the magic cabin, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Evac shelter, town. I just need to quietly get to a vehicle so I can get some leather. And I can fix up my backpack. Let's bike right over this road, see if there's any vehicles on the road. I'll get lucky. I ran into a squirrel. Bad squirrel. No vehicles at the evac shelter. Yeah, let's see how close into town we have to get before we see one. School bus will have plenty, but there's a ton of zombies over there to the west as well. And pool with million snapper zombies. Smoker zombies. Oh, there's a vehicle off by itself, but now I've got a ton of stuff following me. Alright, let's lead this stuff back up north. See if I can lose them up here and then circle back around the long way. It's a shame about the magic cabin. Ah. Another bunch of zombies. And now they spotted me too. Those ones look pretty easy to kill though. Whoops. I don't want that group to follow me again. And they're coming down this way. What a bunch of bullcrap. That's some bullcrap movement, zombies. Bullcrap movement. Let me tell you. None of them have seen me and know I'm here, but they're all coming right at me for no good reason. They should all still be rolling up to the northeast. And they're going to start spotting me as soon as they start making noise. Summer zombies I can chop up en masse. They're not a big deal. It's just, do I think anything else is going to show up while I'm doing that and I'm low on stamina? I'm going to give it a try. Fold you up so you don't have a chance of breaking. Get rid of the backpack. And let's go chop some zombies. Come get some zombies. Alright, that last swimmer zombie is just going to hang out there until I actually start to work on the vehicle. Then he's going to charge me and interrupt me. Oh, there's a snapper off to my west. That I would have to be careful of. Not going to spend long enough to care about pulping all this stuff.